Okay, so on this part, okay, we actually have uh, the code. All right, so you have your class, employee, part-time, full-time, of employee. All right, and you have their definition inside. Okay, the initialization, and the method that you have. So show detail, get our work, and get yearly salary. But uh, we need to understand their relationship. All right. So basically, the employee is made out of these two, which is the part-time and the full-time employee. All right. So this is how the structure roughly will look like. All right. So the employee have name and staff, which is you can initialize it because you are taking it in as the parameter, all right, the name and the staff number. But the full-time staff is set to true. So this is a default value, hard-coded. All right, it's hard-coded. So it's hard-coded to the full-time staff, which is this one. Right, it's hard-coded to this one. But let's come down to the full-time staff. The full-time staff, the full-time staff is true, but it initialized the yearly salary because for full-time staff, they get monthly salary for the whole year. So 1 year, what is their total income? Maybe they got bonus, they got overtime or some other thing, but their total income perhaps is for taxation, right? And that is why there is a method down here that is get yearly salary, right? Get yearly salary. But the part-time are not a full-time staff. They are not a full-time staff. So their full-time staff status is set to false. Right? Their full-time staff status is actually set to false to indicate that they are not a full-time staff. Right? But so they don't entitle a yearly salary information or data. Instead, they are calculated based on how many hours they work. Right? So perhaps there is a hourly rate. Right? There's an hourly rate. So if you work this amount of hour, multiply your hourly rate, this is what you take home. Okay, but as an initialization value, your hour work is set to 0. All right, then later on in the system, they will add in. Okay, all right, today, how many hour you work, tomorrow, how many hour you work, all right, and maybe there is some festival, and then you work additional hour, and I will pay you based by the number of hour you work. All right, so hopefully by seeing the purpose of the class, right, of the attributes inside, okay, it will give you a better understanding of what the system is doing and how it probably will use all the